Today, from Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, California, it's Week 7 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be second down. Back to throw here. That's complete to DK Metcalf. They'll give him 4 yards there. And that's going to bring up a third down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. They'll look to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And this won't be enough. Stopped a yard short after a gain of 3, fourth down. The Seahawks send out their punter. He'll kick it away after a 3-and-out on the opening drive of the game. He punted 5 times in the win last week, as this one's away. It's a 46-yard punt, 2 on the return. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by the former number 3 overall pick back in 2021. It's Trey Lance. Lance and the 49ers now. 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. And Lance going to throw. Throw right side, taken in by Bellinger. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. The numbers for him from a week ago: 7 catches, 52 yards, and a touchdown.
This defense is ranked near the bottom of the league against the pass. You get the sense that he feels like if he gets covered on any call, he's going to be upset. He thinks he should be open on every snap in this game.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Now Sims. Able to slither by. And he's brought down, but not before a really nice stiff arm to create a little space. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Again, they run with Sims. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. Sims. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. The Niners at 500 and 3-3 through the season's first 6 weeks. And they were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset. Being in the right frame of mind, and the best way to get in that good frame of mind, winning. So they come in feeling good. They've got the home crowd behind them. I think they're going to be tough to beat in this one.
And now here's a deep shot that's complete. And that'll wind up moving the chains again, as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 23. Lance now on first down. Buying time to his... And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. They'll run here with Sims. Give him 6 on the run. It'll be 3rd down now with still a long way to go to get to the first down marker. Now Lance. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. The kick by Bass is good. And the 49ers take a 3-0 lead. So an opening drive field goal maybe doesn't whip this crowd into a frenzy, but I think that they will take the early lead.
There's no doubt about it. They will always take the early lead, and maybe that celebration comes later if they play well and they can bring things open. But right now, this is all about letting the offense just get settled in.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete. The threat of a second straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10. Into the hands of London. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. Just a gain of a couple there. And it'll be 4th down. The Seahawks send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the second time. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. Good coverage there holds him to just a 2-yard return following a punt of 44. And they will take over 1st and 10. Throwing on first down is Lance. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Now they run with Sims. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll run it again with Sims. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
I haven't met a football team yet that runs the ball successfully that doesn't talk about having an attitude to be a running football team, right? You got to be able to put your nose in there, smell where the first down sticks are, and get there.
And able to use his stiff arm for a little bit of leverage before he's taken down. A pretty good gain. On 2nd and inches, Lance being chased out left. And he's going to hook up with his big tight end, complete. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 29-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Sims, stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Sims, and not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. Shotgun now for Lance. He's got this complete to Williams. And he is going to have a Niners first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. On 2nd down now, it's Sims. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on 3rd down. On the draw, this is Sims. And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again, they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That was a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a first down. A 4th down pass interference call.
And everyone works hard on 3rd down. That's usually the money down. Get off the field. It intensifies when it's a 4th down. You think you've got it done. You think you've completed the play. Instead, you see a flag. Pass interference gives them a new set of downs.
2nd and goal from the 6 this time. Here's Lance. That is caught at the 7-yard line. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And now we've got a 3rd and goal situation. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Lance now on 3rd and goal. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down. So Tyler Bass on now for the field goal from the right hash, and this one just a chippy. The kick by Bass is good, and they're able to double their lead in this first half. It's 6-0. So scores on their first 2 possessions, but 6-0, so field goals probably not what they were hoping for.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that. Not what they were hoping for, but they should be happy that they have points on the board. It almost feels like that old slow and steady wins the race, doesn't it? In this case, though, they want to be slow and steady now, but get explosive later and put the points up on the board.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Out to his left. He's able to get it to Coleman. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. Wiley, and not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. The throw over the middle taken in, and he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. So now on comes the field goal unit. And, wow, this is no ordinary try here. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt. And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. And the deficit will stay at 2 field goals.
Well, Brandon, anything beyond 50, you start rolling the dice a bit. And once you get up around 57, 58 yards, the chances of making it go down dramatically. And sure enough, this one winds up no good.
And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. On 1st down, Lance. It's Williams on the catch. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Lance looking to throw it. Out route pass complete to Bellinger. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. Again, they'll throw it with Lance. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And the 49ers are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line. Jet sweep. Here's Olave. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Here's Sims on the run. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Lance now to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Trey Lance his 9th touchdown of the season. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead now stands at 13. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Taking it about the 1. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline, they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
On first down, Wiley. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. On play action, they'll throw. On the move to his left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Jeffrey Simmons able to record his 5th sack of the season. This offense so far on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be a tough 3rd. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Chandler Jones. He's the one to get him this time, and back-to-back sacks brings up 4th down. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. A beautiful spin and room to run. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A terrific return. 30 yards all in all. And the Niners set up well. They take over 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. Lance now on first down. Throw over the middle. He finds Williams. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2. Here's Lance to throw it. Over the middle, caught by Bellinger. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
And Lance's throw brought in by Bellinger. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 15-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. And the 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Lance. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. A carry here for the big tight end. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year and 3rd overall. And the 49ers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to an even 20. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. I don't think they need to be reminded of the situation here. I mean, the clock is dwindling. 3-score deficit waiting for them at halftime unless they can get something on the board here before intermission. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line.
Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted.
Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis.
And the 49ers are going to take possession of the football. On first and 10, here's Lance.
He's got it to Williams.
And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime.
The kick by Bass is good.
And that will extend their lead even further. So as it turns out, a 2-play drive resulting in the field goal.
Well, still some climbing left to do to get back to even, but forcing a turnover and getting the field goal there, that's a small step toward erasing the early deficit.
Absolutely. That interception field goal, that's the beginning of what they hope will be several steps towards erasing that deficit and building a lead of their own by the time this game is over.
So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning.
Well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half.
It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half.
And he takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And the drive begins here with Sims. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Sims, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
To throw, it's Lance.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
And he is going to have a 49ers first down. They needed 5 there on third down. He winds up getting 7.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now a handoff up the middle. Sims. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Second and a couple.
Lance.
Throw right side, complete to Williams. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
Throwing now is Lance.
And he rifles one incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10.
Lance.
And his throw's going to be incomplete. Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down.
Now Lance again. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Here comes the 49ers punter now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. Now we'll see what this Seahawks offense has in store with their first possession of the second half. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. They'll drop to throw.
He's got his man, London, right side.
As long as you go through your proper reads and progressions, the drag route can be one of those old reliable plays because usually it's good for a good chunk of yardage, as we just saw there.
And those guys like it, right? They can get the ball with a full head of steam.
Especially against man coverage, because man coverage, they're typically running away from someone and not worried about traffic coming out on the other end.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. He'll find Metcalf. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it'll be second down. They're going to look to throw.
Not wasting time, going right back to DK Metcalf.
And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 39. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. Wiley.
He fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, second down. Another modest gain there on that one, and I think, Charles, you can probably pin part of the deficit on a failure on their part to really get this ground game established.
Yeah, they've really struggled to be multidimensional in this one, haven't they, partner, because they have to be extremely one-dimensional now if they hope to get back into this game. They'll have to do it by throwing the football and hope to have success through the air.
They need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on 3rd down. Now back to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. So out now is the Seattle field goal team. This one from 48 yards away. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe, and that'll get this back down to a 20-point spread. So he missed that field goal earlier, but he says not this time. Able to knock it through, give his guys 3.
I like his poise. I like his confidence, his belief in himself. Sometimes when you miss that first one, you see a lot of guys sag, and they can't make the next one. Not in this case. Stepped right up like a pro.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
Obviously not the intended goal last drive. They had to punt the football, but still they've got the lead here and now a chance to add on to that lead if they can get points on this drive. 1st and 10 upcoming.
From the 29, Lance. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense.
Milton Williams.
It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. Now he'll throw deep left side. A fight for it, and this is caught. What a catch. Touchdown, 49ers. A big play there. 79 yards. As his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead.
Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And that stretches the lead all the way up to 27.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis.
And the Niners are going to take possession of the football. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. He's got Bellinger, and he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
They've done a good job on these receivers, pretty much held them in check. They're a little too close for comfort.
And you're always looking for a play to get you going, right? You're looking for someone to make one. But maybe this penalty, this pass interference call, that can help shake them loose.
They'll try to run it in, going option right. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. Operating from the gun. Lance steps away to his left. And across the chalk, into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Trey Lance, his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 11 on the year. And the 49ers take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. Or win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles. But I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Looking to throw.
Got a man. It's London.
5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a 1st down.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
They'll set up to throw. Coleman has it here right side. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. 2nd and 4. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. The 20. And he will bring this one back. It's a fumble return for the 49er touchdown.
Bass on for the extra point.
And he's been a busy man. 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there, grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6.
And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here. On 3rd down, Wiley, and he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. They were ahead of schedule after the gain of 7 on 1st down, but the defense does not budge on 2nd and 3rd. Before they can get the punt away, whistles as we've come to the end of the 3rd quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Seahawks send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. This is Harris.
And nice work on the return as he gets about 15 yards back.
And out will come the offense as they take over. And San Francisco gets set to go here.
They've got to be feeling very comfortable and confident here with this lead in the football here in the 4th quarter, Charles. And I don't think that they need to score again, but it seems like this offense is just getting better as the game goes on. They've scored on their last 2 drives.
Certainly feels like a chance for them to continue to have some fun out there, doesn't it? Game's already decided, as you noted, so they can continue to play loose, break out some other concepts, maybe run a few trick plays, get other people involved. Heck, even go deep on one of these first snaps just because they can.
The offense on 3rd down, they're hitting at 60%, 6 out of 10 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation.
And they'll try and run the option to pick it up.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. And a solid job using his legs. 16 yards and a first down on the keeper. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Sims, and nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Sims, and he's able to get this one down to about the 40.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
On 3rd down, Sims. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Up the middle they go. Sims. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
And now they'll throw with Lance.
And that'll be incomplete.
But at this juncture, CD, you normally see teams pack in the passing game. They've got the huge lead. Not them, though. They're still taking their shots.
I remember reading in past history, there was a college football coach in the Hall of Fame whose nickname was Close the Gates of Mercy. But he wasn't really big on that. He was big on go ahead and scoring. He's kind of reincarnated right here. We're watching it in front of us.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They'll come out throwing here on first down. That's caught. It's Coleman. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. He'll look to throw.
Throw left side. There's London.
They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
Looking for London on the out route, complete. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. 7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. Back to throw again. High throw, but the catch is made. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 26. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. Here's a 2nd and 7. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
Oh, he still makes the catch, even though it was tipped at the line.
And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. So out now is the Seattle field goal team. From the right hash, this from 45 yards away. And his kick is indeed good, and they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. Well, in the grand scheme of things, those 3 points likely not going to matter much, but I guess they get a little closer, a little more respectability.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been outplayed all game long, but like my mom used to tell me all the time before I went out, dress up a little bit, son. Make yourself respectable. And that's what they're doing here. They're just dressing up the final score.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
I'm just wondering, do they want to add on to this gigantic lead? My guess, given how they like to play and how explosive this offense is, Charles, that they're not content being up by this margin. They probably want more.
And if they do, go out. At that point, let's just aim the camera for the post-game handshake, because that one might be a little bit on the tense side, the way that this one is turning out.
Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
On 3rd down, Sims. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Fair catch called for and made right at the 25-yard line. A 40-yard punt, no return, and it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one, though probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish.
Down he goes. The 49ers get there. Jeffrey Simmons in there to make the sack on what will be the final act in this ball game.
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance. Well, by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go at each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season, but on game day, you both want to show your best, and I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
So for the 49ers, they move back over 500 now at 4-3, and they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for the Seahawks, the loss drops them back to 4-3 so far. And they'll get an extra week to think about it as the midseason bye might be coming at just the right time. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.